Oh god, it's recording. The webcam quality is really bad. So I want to apologise for that now. And I look really bad as well because I'm ill, but I thought I'd do it. So natural red hair it is. But yeah, I've got some questions on Gore, which is like a site modelling thing on Facebook, and also has a website and Twitter, etc. So you can search that if you want. I got some questions, so I thought I'd answer them. Trust me to pick the day that I look the most shitty, but you know. Oh god, sorry, I was listening to Iron Maiden, but it's supposed to sound out. Right. The first question I got was from someone called Jolene Gumdrop, and she put, "How do you get such amazing photos? What positions or angles do you take them at? And do I have someone else to take them, or do I just do it myself?" Um, I don't think they're that good, but it means a lot that someone does think they're nice photos, I suppose. I just take them, like, usually all in the same position. I don't really like any angle of my face, to be honest, so I just go for it and hopefully come out with an okay image that people won't dislike. I have had people take them in the past, but usually for Gore, I just take them myself because it's easier and I don't know anyone that would actually want to take photos of me. And I don't know, I think I feel a bit weird asking someone to do it. And then Alex, this is really hard for me to pronounce because I don't pronounce words very well. I think it's consumer or customer. Alex Customer, I think, said, "Do females truly value looks over most things?" Um, I don't know. I can't answer for every female, you know. I think some girls are really vain and would definitely value looks over anything, and they're most bothered about whether your boyfriend or person you're interested in has got like six pack and stuff. But I don't personally find it would affect me, and it wouldn't affect my like moral is completely different to that. So I would say some females do truly value looks over most things. What else does it say? But personally, I don't, and I know people that don't value looks at all, really. And I think looks do play an important part when you're like starting to get interested in getting to know someone, or because usually if you don't know the person already, it's the looks that catches the eye. So obviously you've not spoken to them or got to know them, so you don't know their personality. I think looks do increase the chances of you wanting to speak to someone, but I think personality is the be all and end all of everything. Because if someone's a dickhead, you don't want to get with them, do you? That's just my opinion. I wouldn't want to get with a dickhead just because they were good looking, but you know, that's just me. Um, Another question from Alex Customer, or Customer. Oh my god, I really hope I'm saying your name right. I really. Was, what's something a guy can do to catch your eye? Um, well, I am happily in a relationship, so the way he caught my eye was literally on Facebook. Like, liked one of my statuses and then decided to speak to me, and then it just went from there. And now I'm really happy and stuff. But I think if a guy to catch my eye would have to be really funny. I love funny people, the best kind of people. Just if you can just laugh constantly around someone, it's great. Um, or like to have the same music taste. No, not the same music taste. I get feeling if people have the same music taste exactly as me, because then I feel like you don't love my band as much as me. Fuck off. But then they're probably thinking the same, so it's a bit annoying. But like, I'd like them to have some similar taste in music to me, but then some completely different things that I wouldn't listen to, or that I don't really particularly like, so that we do have a boundary. Because if everything's the same, it gets boring. Miranda Hyatt, I really hope I'm saying that right too, asks, "What are my favourite colours and why?" Um, Black, because it goes with everything. And if I wore bright clothes and had this colour hair, I'd look a bit too soon for my liking, and that's not really what I want to look like. Not that there's anything wrong with it, just didn't suit me that much, in my opinion. Um, I think that's the only reason I like black, and it's just a bit more, just plain. You can just blend in more anywhere black. I don't really want to stand out that much clothing wise anyway. My other favourite colours are pink and blue, only because I have them in my hair at the moment. Like I usually, all my favourite colours are whatever's in my hair at the moment usually. And I also love the colour red. I love white. So white, black, red, pink and blue. So five. It's not that many, I don't think. Right. I also got asked my perfect date. I've never been on a date, honestly, so I wouldn't really know, but I think I would honestly don't think I'd enjoy a date that much. I feel really, really fucking awkward. I think they put where and doing what. So I'd say I'd want to go KFC. I love KFC, it's my favourite thing ever. And then just go and watch loads of films. That's that to me is a date. Like I don't. I feel so awkward if someone said right we're going out for a meal. I'd be like oh fuck. Like I can't eat properly either. If I eat like a retard, I'm like food goes everywhere. I eat the wrong hands. The elbows are on the table. I rock the chair. I talk too much. I click. I make clicking sounds on a board. It's like um. So I don't really know what my first date would be. And then the person that asked that also said, try and say my name without looking it up. It's spelled Roisin. Initially, I wanted to say Rosin, but I know that's not right. I really do. So I've been trying to think of, it sounds like resin, so I'm pretty sure that's not right. I've been trying to like think of how to do it, but I'm thinking it could be Roshin. That rings a bell. So Roshin, I'm gonna go with that. So, and then on Tumblr, I got the question again about hair dyes and how I do my hair, which I've already answered, but again, it's just this. So, now let's think. The blue bit is like a mixture of four different colours of kind of blue and green at the moment, and then this is like two pinks mixed together. So I'm not going to go through it all, it's like ages. And another question I got was, um, what kind of music do you listen to? That's quite a good question because I listen to most things. Like listen to mainly I'd say mainly 80s rock, like from the 80s era, and just behind the 80s and just ahead of the 80s I'd say is my favourite. Around obviously the 80s, like I love Guns N' Roses, Motley Crue. Hmm. They're my two favourites. Like when I try to go through a list of my bands, my brain goes. But I also like some metal. Some I love punk. Punk's amazing. Like The Exploited is probably my favourite punk band. Other Sex Pistols too, obviously that's a given usually. Info Riot, things like that. I love them. And I also like really weird things like solely I think to say it like that, I'm not sure. Just some more and Sarah Jaff, etc. I'm probably saying all these things wrong because my speech is really shit, but yeah. That's it for now. So I'm sorry for looking like up to shit. And the webcam quality is horrible too. And the hair. I'm sorry.